Hello everyone. Today I would like to discuss about Java constructor, and we'll try to see how we can create a constructor. We update instance variable and we can access it from any of the method. So to do so, we need few things. First of all, we need a main method so that our Java code will know that where the execution to start from. So we'll write main and press and hold control and space. Enter. Well, main method is created. Now let's go for constructor. So to construct creation of the constructor, we know that we need to have the same name as class. So we'll write test class, and we can see parentheses and curly braces. So constructor is a special type of method, so it does not have a return type, so we did not write any void or anything next to it. So our constructor is ready, our main method is ready. Now we need to create an instance variable. I can go for an integer data type variable. I can say it's insta var. Now three of the things are here. The final thing. So to access constructor, we need to create the object of the class. So how we can do so, we need to have the database class name. We can say obj equal to new and the same class name. So now our class object is created. We can access this constructor and we can also update this instance variable. So now let's see, I want to print out this insta var, whatever value I pass in these parentheses, we want to access that. And let's go for this passing a value. So I'll try pass 10. You see there is throwing an error saying that, hey, I know that you're trying to pass the 10, but we don't have any mapping arguments. So I have to write an argument name here. So it's an integer data type, so I write integer, and what the value will be. What's the variable name I can give is num. So integer num. So as I'm passing this value 10, num will be replaced by 10. Now I can easily say sys out and print the num. I can do that, 10 will be printed out here, but I might have a few more methods, like 3 or 4 different methods, or think of it a main as also one of them, to access this num variable, which I'm passing right here. But I cannot access it this way. So if I type s out obj.num, I don't see anything. So that means because the scope of this variable is local, I cannot access it. So the one way to access it is I have a class level instance variable. This class level access variable can be accessed by any of the method in this whichever is present in this class. Now I can see I can access this insta var, but I don't have any value to it. So if I hit run, I can see the result will be 0 because default value of integer is 0, so it will print it out. So now I have to have a mapping with this variable because this one I can access it here, but this num I cannot access it. So I have to find out a way to access this value by updating this instance variable. So but now we are passing this 10 here. We are holding it inside this num, but we need to update it insta var. So the two easiest way to update it is just insta var equal to num. So that means num is equal to 10. So insta var will hold that value 10. And whenever we write this line of code, if I hit run, 10 will print it out. So the other purpose of a constructor is like every time you create the object of a class, you might gonna need to pass different values. So in that case, I can go for this scenario. Now I'm passing 20. So the program will come to this line. It'll create this object, it'll update this insta var, and it will print out 10. Now program will go for this line, and it will create the object, the separate object, and it will update the insta var value with 20, and we can see 20. So now if I hit run, because I have four of these lines, so first it will print 10, second it will print 20. All right, so there is a message, this is a 19 number. Okay, so there's a silly mistake that we need to have a different variable. So to identify that this is a different object of the class, so I'm giving obj2, and also to make sure we're accessing this obj2 variable and instavar variable. So let's go for, now we can see 1020 got printed out. So that's how we can pass a value when creating the object of a class. We can update our instance variable, and we can access it in our main method. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great day. Please subscribe and like and share this video.